a taste testing. And our victims are, where are they? I know where one's at, but I don't know where the other, oh, you got it. Okay. 4 roses. That's small batch. Is that the select or no?
No, it's a small batch.
It's just small batch. And we're going to compare it with, this is the small batch
Select.
collect. Yeah, select. So we're going to try and see which one's better.
Ready?
Okay. That stone down there out of the way. Okay, so first up is,
4 roses, small batch.
yeah, you gotta speak up. So
And here's your tipple.
here's my tipple. Okay.
Enough.
Yep, good enough. So here we go. We need to move over this way, hon, or we're gonna have to figure out how to do this with the camera better. Because no, I can't pinch that down and make it. Okay. Come and see me sometime. It's actually better shade for you too than over this way. Wait a minute, I'm gonna sniff it. Gotta do that. Why does it remind me of pine saw? A little bit. It's got that. No, the smell. I'm crazy, but I'm not insane.
This reminds me. What does this remind me of? Kind of.
It's not quite maple, but
No, kind of almost a honey, but with
it's got a cake to it.
yeah, but it's smooth at first,
Mm-hmm.
and it has a sweetness to it.
Yeah, and it's not going, hello. It's not going like making fuzzy feeling on the sides of my tongue, which is something I hate. And anyway, so let's see. Take another one.
I want to say vanilla, but
Okay, Melancoma TV, I think is what it said. They subbed. Thank you. This is bourbon. Hold up that bottle again because somebody just. Yeah.
4 roses, small batch. We're doing a comparison, and this is very, very nice, smooth drinking. I'm trying to suss out the flavors. There's a bit of vanilla, there's
some honey.
Yeah.
And when you smell it at first, which is what you're supposed to do, and swish it around, yeah, it has a, I wouldn't say coconut, but there's definitely like a piney, what is it? There's
Almost like when you put a slow melting, not mint, but sweet on your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So.
and another thing that he drinks it straight. I always put an ice cube in mine.
We just ate not too long ago, so it's not
Yeah.
on an empty stomach.
Yeah. What? Somebody says we remind them from the movie Up. I have no idea. I've never seen that movie. I guess I better rent it. Yeah, and yeah, we are an old man and an old woman.
As a cartoon.
I don't know, but you know,
A guy that
I'm
put
60s. He's hitting.
68.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah, we're old farts.
He blew up all these balloons so that his houses have to go on.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a Disney
I
movie.
hope I found the right person to be old with.
Well, make a list of what works with your personality and then stick to it. That's what I did, and that's how we found each other. No, this is not tea. This is small batch, Four Roses bourbon.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to be really, really bad. I'm going to give this last of my tipple to the passion flower vine, which you can see
Adult.
growing. Yeah, adult tea, good for you. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, up above us, this pergola that we're in, this is covered in passion flower vine, which, let me show you this before we dump out the thing and start with the next. Okay, this is the fruit that comes from the passion flower vine that grows here.
Mm-hmm.
Our passion flower vine will routinely put out fruit about twice a year. The first one in the early part of the year, last year, was about 130 fruit.
Mm-hmm.
This one's not so much. But then again, it's gone through freeze because here in Florida, yeah, we do get a freeze. Okay, I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna give this to Passion Flower Vine as my thank you for giving us shade.
Yeah, I should probably pour this on something.
Yeah, go
How
over
about the
there.
grapevine?
Oh well, okay, do it on the grapevine, and then make the grapes get drunk.
Well, that's one way to cultivate grapes.
Get them drunk. Okay. Now, since I threw that out, I don't have any more. I don't have any more ice cubes, so I'm gonna dig one out of my water.
Drink water.
Pop it in my cup.
Now we're gonna try this. Small batch, select.
Yeah.
Now
We're
this
getting highbrow
one-
now. It's select.
This one is 104 proof, so it's got a
104
bit more
proof?
kick.
So this one over here is 90 proof, the one we just did. Now this one,
So this one's gonna be like my pour it there.
a proper tipple. Okay, there you go. There we go. And
Oh, kick in the pants.
yeah. Okay, hi Octavio, I think is what it is. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. That's got a vanilla, definitely a vanilla. Almost like a butterscotch.
Yeah, yeah. It's different. It's got more of a jammy, that, slow malting sweet to it. But it's got a kick.
It's got a kick.
So just take a sip.
I did.
But it is that's
dangerous.
yeah. It's smooth at first. Let it
Yeah.
mellow.
It's like a gentle mule kick in your gut.
It is mellow.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, so this is one to only like pull out when you got somebody over that you'd rather hear them coughing than hear them talking.
So yeah, it's got that. It's similar to the other one, but it's a little bit more of something.
A tip.
Yeah.
If you drink this, just right as you're drinking it, or after you've taken your first swallow, pull some air in your mouth and then blow it back out. It's not prickling my tongue as much. I don't know if that's a thing you're supposed to do or not, but I've tried it. It works, so there you go. Yeah.
It has a little bit more of a spice to it. Just
Yeah.
a little bit.
It's almost slightly cinnamon,
Yeah.
like aftertaste. Of course, I just had water washing it down, but yeah, kind of
I don't know if
nutmeggy
that's the
cinnamon.
alcohol or the oak barrels or whatever barrels that they used.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's got a little bit of heat to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody does it their own way. Somebody was just saying about how they drink it. And yes, we are in Florida. We are in Central Florida. Actually, it's right the line to northern Florida, what everybody calls northern Florida, is just right. Our lane drives right over the top of that between the two counties, and our weather here is North Florida weather. So right now we are enjoying what is it today, in the 80s?
Yeah, I think it's supposed
Yeah.
to be in the 80s.
And I just, what was it, a
That's
couple weeks
a week,
ago?
yeah, a
We
week or
had
so
down
ago,
in the, it was down low 30s,
it was cold.
So that, and somebody was just asking, is Florida busy? Yes, it's getting busier and busier and busier. And those of us who've lived here for a long time or were born here, we don't like all these people coming. They're
Yeah.
driving up the prices of everything.
Yeah, I don't know if
And
the mic can pick up the noises of the road over
yeah,
there, but it's
but
just
over
constantly.
there, that way is the road. Now
People
we're
are
out
going
here in the
up and down.
countryside. We're right out here close to a national forest. We have black bear that are crossing our property every once in a while. One mama bear swatted our dog. Didn't rip anything open, but
Made him
anyway.
yelp.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we were visiting the neighbors and talking, and he saw her cub.
He was worried they were going to come towards us, so he's a big old shepherd, and he went running at him. And Mama sent her cub up the tree, and then she chased the dog and kind of glancing blow across his butt and made him yip. Scared him more than hurt him.
And she climbed up the tree.
Yeah, she climbed up the tree, and they didn't come back down until after dark. We don't know when exactly they came down. But yeah, you're right. Not very many places like Florida in America right now with the screwed up way things have been going. But hopefully things will turn around, because everything goes in a cycle. Now, I'm not going to get political here, but it's like it's time for things like manners to come back and people to start looking out for their neighbors, helping each other out. I mean, we have hurricanes, so we know what it's like to help people out. But yeah, it's like so many people just, I've literally had somebody at my vet's office, this was a person who brought their dog in, and I was there getting, we had just been in for our dog having his weigh in. Anyway, long story short, I was paying for the stuff, and I was talking to this one gal about a chicken she's interested in that I have. And anyhow, this woman from somewhere up there, I don't know, anyhow, she brought her bad manners with her, and she just kind of elbows me out of the way to get in there and do what she wanted to do. It's like, come on now, just is only 1 minute longer to exchange the information of when and where to bring the chicken and the phone number I needed. And so yeah, people need to leave their bad manners behind when it comes to
Well, different places have different ideas of manners.
yeah.
So I didn't read that.
I didn't see that either. It
For
went
the comments.
something
or,
about showing grace to people who don't have manners. Oh, I showed grace all right. I didn't say a word. I just turned around and I went outside, and then
Right.
I just called back in later on when I knew that they were at the end of their day and straightened it out. Now I don't get into fusses with nobody. And
The Glencar. It's called the Glencar glass.
Glencairn glass. Yeah, this is what it is.
Anyway, you don't need politics when you got this.
Mm-mm. And just sit down with your significant other or a couple good friends and just enjoy. This is actually good.
It is. It's
First, being higher alcohol, I like this one better than the first one. And that was the total reason we did this video tonight. Was
which one is better?
which one is better? Yeah. And I'm thinking, even though it's higher alcohol content, what do you think?
What do I think about what?
Which one is better?
Oh, I like it better.
You like it better? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
This has, like I said, this has a little bit of spice in it that adds some heat to the finish, which is, I don't know, kind of interesting.
yeah, somebody just saying that Glencairn or Cairn glasses sound like they're old, but they really were first produced in 2001. That's an interesting thing to know. Yeah, I'll have to look that up and see, all the ins and outs of how it was made, and where it was made, and all that, because I like that kind of stuff. So, anyway, yeah, and somebody else said hello, so hello. And, so while y'all are watching this, are you interested in us doing some taste testing for some mixes? You know what? Can I send you in the house to get that box with those in there if you can walk straight? And
I can
well, just show the ones that are watching this and then make a date with y'all the next Friday. Then next, what is tonight? Friday night? Yeah. Next Friday night, we will do another one. Yeah, he's not roasted. It takes more than that to get him roasted, but you know what? He's funny. That's all that matters. And for your information, here's a tidbit. We've been together for 42, 43 years, So we've spent more time as a couple than we've ever spent, anything else. And thank you for thinking we're cute, but we're just two old farts that enjoy life. And so this is our next thing here. In a week, I'm not going to go through all of them at once. No way, no how. But we've got this. So
these are all the different blends, or not blends, but
recipes
of whiskey that Four Roses use to create their blends.
So
it says on the back, as fans of Four Roses know, the creative blending of our 10 signature recipes is what sets us apart and gives each of our award-winning bourbons distinctive characteristics. We've perfected the art of quality and consistency and use that guiding principle to develop these recipes. Each is made from a combination of one of our 2 mash bills and one of our 5 proprietary yeast strains, and demonstrates its own balance of spice, fruit, and flavor nuance.
Okay, so if you're interested in us doing those, so maybe, I don't know, 1 or 2 at a time, so it won't take up your entire Friday night. We can come back, have a chat on next Friday. And so for now, all I can say is if you like this, give it a thumbs up. You know, hey, my thumb still works.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I haven't finished mine yet.
Well, I missed my. Well, okay. Anybody got any questions? Because we'll answer
Have a
maybe
good
one or two
weekend.
if we need to. Yeah, we're gonna
Yep.
have a good weekend.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna tear out a sink, and we're going to then prime walls in that bathroom, and we're gonna paint it. So, yep, that's fun. Not, but it needs to be done. We did not build our home. Our home was built by an old gentleman that his family owned like hundreds of acres around here, and they all had orange groves on them. And then the canker came in the 1980s, and that killed all the different citrus and everything. You know, nowadays they now know that if they make some kind of brew from oak leaves and like that, they it you know was it helps to get the greening under control. Anyway, so yeah, they section all this off after they had to rip out all those citrus trees and sold them off in parcels, and we got this house was lived in by the old man, and I should say old gentleman, and he was in his 70s when they decided to retire and go up to where she was from, which was, I don't know, somewhere in the Midwest. And so anyhow, we had sold the other place that we lived, and we wanted to be further out in the country again like we used to be. We used to be over on the Gulf Coast of Florida, and we had a 20-acre farm way out in the woods, and that's where we raised our kids. Had ducks and chickens and miniature-sized cattle called Dexters. Look that up, yeah. And we had a couple horses, and we lived well. It was fun. Bonfires and craziness and everything. And, going and getting a Christmas tree, always getting a Charlie Brown tree, and then we'd decorate it up and make it look pretty. And then on New Year's Eve, we'd take it out to the fire pit and we'd light her up. And dance around and drink and all that kind of stuff. Be silly. And watch Escanaba in the Moonlight. Now, that's a movie if you haven't seen, check it out. Jeff Daniels movie. It is hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna go. Hello from Sweden. Well, Sweden, hello from Florida, United States of America.
Be in good health.
Yes, be in good health. And give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And check back in next Friday when we've got those other things. We'll probably only do 2 of the whole box. Bring that box back up here again so the people who just joined will see. We're going to be trying 2 of those and giving our opinion of how it tastes. So, alrighty. Well, for tonight, we're going to finish drinking these and watch the sunset because it's going to be a pretty one. Alright. You have a good weekend.
Good night, everyone.
Night, everybody.